today I'm going to be doing a March favorites video. I cannot believe it's already April. Like, this is insane. Also, yeah, my nails are all falling off. Yeah, my extensions are all coming out. Yeah, I'm pale. We're just gonna accept it, and this is the new kind of beautiful, okay? This. I'm like an alley cat that lost a fight. Okay, guys, we're just gonna get into everything that I've been loving this month, because I've been loving last month, way too many things. Okay, let's go into physical products first. Physical. Let's get physical. Let me hear your body talk. So the first product I would say that I've been loving the most is this. And this is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette, and it has 5 eyeshadows in it. I just picked this up randomly, I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago at Sephora, and I'm so glad I did. It just looked like perfect, and I love shimmery colors. And then it had like a darker color for the crease, and then a like kind of neutral blending color. I love this palette so much, and the colors are so easy to blend with, they're easy to work with, and I'm wearing it right now on my eyes, as you guys can see. I've used Natasha Denona palettes and shadows before, and honestly, they're my favorite kind of shadows, hands down. They blend like a dream. Next is this brush cleaner that I've been loving. It is a mini citrus brush cleaner. Oh my god, I have used lots of makeup remover or makeup cleaner brushes, like daily, like spot ones, and this one is the best one I've tried, hands down. And I bought this like so long ago on Sephora.com. I think it was legit like a year ago, so it's probably expired, but it works amazingly. And you literally need like 1 or 2 sprays, like just like in front of your brush and the back of your brush. And I've never had something clean a brush so quickly before. Like, well, the first swipe I did, I was like, whoa. And I used so much less product with this rather than other ones that I've tried. Like I like squirt, and then I'm like vigorously going like this vigorously, and I squirt. And I've tried a lot of different brush cleaners. This one, I probably will never try anything else. And I know a few makeup artists who love this one as well. So love it. You need it in your life, and it's cheap. Like, this was under $10, I'm pretty sure. Okay, everyone always asks me what lip color I'm wearing, combo or anything, and I get that a lot, like on my Instagram pictures, vlogs. People are like, in your snap, I'll post a snap, and then within like 10 minutes, people will be tweeting me, what was that lip color you were wearing in your last snap? So I need to share with you guys my lip stuff that I've been wearing in March. So this one is my favorite, clearly. Like, look at how big it is. This one is called Etc. It's the one that I'm wearing right now, and I'm just wearing this. So I like to just wear lip liner, especially when I have a man's, because it doesn't transfer. I can kiss all day and it does not transfer. But this one is just like a really perfect nude for my skin. The next one that I've been loving, so if you see me wearing a nude, it's lately or last month, it's gonna be this. And if you've seen me more of like wear a pinky color, it's this, and this is MAC. Again, MAC to me has like the best lip liners, that and Kylie. I kind of prefer MAC over Kylie. I also really like Morphe. Anyway, this is Boldly Bare, and it's more of like a pinky color, and I love this one as well. They sharpen well, they blend well, love them. This by Jaclyn Hill. Okay, so when this came out, I was like on it. I wanted this so bad. She released this and she was like, if you want an inner glow. I don't really wear highlight a lot, like very occasionally, sometimes. Like in my makeup routine, I don't normally gravitate to highlight a lot. So when she was like, this is like a highlight for all over your face, but you don't like see that it's highlight all over your face, it's just like this glow, and people will say like, whoa, your makeup's flawless. It's like Facetune in a jar, basically. I was like, I need that. So basically, I take like the littlest amount of this. Like, I'll put some in here, and I'll dot it with a big fluffy brush, and then I take it in here, that's where this is like dirty, and I go like this, and before I put on like my bronzer, contour, blush, or anything like that, not wearing it right now on my face, and I just put it all over my face. And that is when I get compliments like, you're glowing, what foundation do you use, did you do something different, I love how the sun is hitting your face, your makeup looks so good. This is when I get compliments. Like, I love this stuff. This is great stuff. Like, honestly, heaven in a jar. I'm so glad I bought this. So shout out to Jaclyn Hill, because I know she's had some issues with other makeup in the past. This girl, I love. Honestly, like, punch me in the face and sing to me, because that is the best. Next on the list is this. So if you guys follow my vlog channel, you would have already seen this. But Austin and I, my boyfriend and I love that sentence. did these masks. This is actually his. He was like, we need to do a black mask on quarantine. And I was like, what? So basically you take this and it's like a liquid and you put it all over your face and then you wait for it to dry and you peel it off and you like peel all the blackheads out of your skin and all like the crap, and you can see it after on the sheet. It's like, so I do sheet masks and it just makes my skin like nice and smooth, but this like pulled out all of the dirt and grime and all the disgust stuff that I breathed in and ate throughout the years. It just says removes blackheads, but I swear to God, it removed like my soul. It removed the chicken nuggets I had a week before. Like it was like and it hurt. Like it hurts. So. It's by Remy Rico's Deep Cleansing Charcoal Peel. And I really like that in the ingredients, it didn't say perfume in it, because I watched a documentary. I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't remember what the documentary was called, but when something says perfume, that could have like 100 ingredients in it. And they legally don't have to say what those ingredients are. So if you're allergic to something, you don't really know if you're using something that you're allergic to, because if it just says perfume is basically like a recipe. So if you're like a really high-end chef, like at Chili's, and you have this like secret sauce at Chili's and somebody asks you like, hey, what's that sauce? And you're like, no, I'm not telling you, it's my recipe, like I sell it in a jar, like I don't have to tell you what's in it. That's kind of like the same thing as perfume. It's like their secret recipe, they don't have to tell you. So I like that this didn't say that. If I remember the name of the documentary, I'm gonna put it up right here because it's actually a really good watch. Okay, this, holy grail. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but my dad got me on these. They're vitamin C tablets. And recently with a bunch of sickness and bugs and viruses and stuff going around, I have been making sure to have some vitamin C. This is just chewable vitamin C. I'm not a doctor. Don't do as I. Please consult with your doctor before doing anything. I know I've said that before and people are like, you don't have to consult with a doctor before having vitamins. Well, I need to say that because if somebody starts taking these and starts breaking out in a huge rash, they're gonna get mad at me and they're gonna sue me. So I'm gonna say that. There are 3 different flavors and it supports a healthy immune system. So I've been doing this and drinking lots of water. It's just a scary time right now in our world. So I'm just trying to have healthy things in my body, and vitamin C really helps me. Like if I start having like a sniffle, even like a year ago or 2 years ago, when I start like sniffling or feeling a cold coming on, I pop like 2 of these and the next day I feel good. Unless like a cold is like, we're coming, you know, like they're driving up real fast in the fast lane. If a cold is like, you know, in the slow lane creeping and I take these, they're like, oh, and they die on the side of the road. But if they're like full force, like hauling ass in a freaking Corvette, then this probably isn't gonna do much, but it helps me nonetheless. Anyway, the last like physical items I've been loving, because me and Austin were on quarantine, we've just been playing board games, and these are my 2 favorites, so I'm gonna share with you. Scrabble, if you guys need some board games. I've never played Scrabble before, but I love it. You basically you have like little letters, and then you put them all together and try to build bigger letters and try to get a good score. I really liked it. It was I like word games, trivia, stuff like that. I'm not really into like Monopoly and like going around a board or stuff like that. Like I'll play it, but I rather like a mind game. And then the other one that's my favorite was Are You Smarter Than the 5th Grader? Oh my God, this one was amazing. I love it. And my favorite thing, okay, the question is here and the answer is here. You can't even see it. You have to put it into this magic reader to be able to read it. So it will only show up here when you like put this in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that nobody can cheat. I hate when people are like reading a response and they already know the response and they're like, oh yeah, I knew that. I'm like, did you actually know that or did you read it? I really like that game. A++ to that game. Okay, now I'm gonna go to my other like favorites that I've been loving that aren't physical things. So things I've been watching and listening to that are my favorites. So my favorite movie this month is one that I've loved for so long, and I just recently watched it again, and I just have to say it. It's called The Circle. It's such a good movie. It's on Netflix. It's a psychological one, so you have to like kind of like use your judgment on what's happening, and it's such an interesting watch. I love The Circle. So you're in quarantine right now, you're in self-isolation, or if you're just bored, watch The Circle. My favorite TV show that I've been loving is Schitt's Creek. I just love Schitt's Creek. Like I could just keep restarting it. It's the funniest show ever. My favorite YouTuber this month, or I say this month, but you know what I mean, is Julian Solomita. Like I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Julian is so funny. Like his channel to me is amazing. Like it's not boring. Even if he's like being boring and just like stirring cherries in a bowl, I'm like, I love watching. He's like my favorite YouTuber right now. I love it. I love his videos. Ace. My favorite thing I've been listening to is Justin Bieber's album Changes. I love this album. I'm so annoying. Like every time I do my makeup or every time I'm just sitting there, I'm listening to Justin Bieber Changes. My top 3 favorite songs on the album, I've been asked this so many times, like what are your favorite songs on the album, are, my favorite one is Come Around Me. My second favorite would be Yummy, and then my third one is, ew, my nails. That's what love is. Those are my top favorite ones. But come around me. Okay, other things that I loved in March were my hair. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much. I was like, man, like I want to still be bleach blonde, but I love like the drop root, the shadow root. I think it looks better and it suits me better. I also been really liking puzzles in March to pass the time. And at like the starting of March, beginning of March, I was in Mexico and I fell in love with mojitos. Like I had a mojito every day. Like I love them so much. And if you know me, I don't drink drinks. I do not like, you'll never see me just like drinking a drink unless it's a Caesar. I would drink a Caesar, but like, and if I do have a drink, I'll literally drink, the drink is this big, I'll drink like this much of it and be full. Like I don't know what is wrong with me, I don't drink drinks. But mojitos, that is my ish. I also been loving home cooking lately. For a while there, I was kind of like, ugh, what am I gonna make for supper? You know how we come out even in these moods, like, I have to make stuff very, or the flip side, you're like, woo, like let's cook. So when I was in quarantine for 2 weeks, I was like, cool, like I can't just like go to Tim's, I can't just go to Starbucks, I can't, you know, like if I'm hungry, like, oh, let's go to eat at Wendy's or something like that. I can't do that. So like, I would have to home cook. Well, I wouldn't have to because I could order, but I just had this like newfound love of home cooking and yeah, I don't know, anyway. And the last thing is, I want to say what this month taught me. And then the very last thing to leave you guys with this video is I have this like newfound realization of how much products I'm using, especially with like toilet paper, paper towel, napkins, oil. Like when I'm like using oil or like Pam or something, I like just use everything before, like not to excess, but like I'd be like, oh Pam, and I would just use more than I needed. Same with toilet paper, I'd be like I like pull the roll and use it. Being in quarantine, I'm like, okay, like what if I run out of toilet paper? I have to like ask my mom to drop me off. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm very independent, so I'm not like, I can't just like go out and get some. I just realized a lot about overusing my products. And like something like, I know like toilet paper and paper towel are more like essential items, but it also has to go with like makeup items. Like when I was using foundation, I just put a bunch on my beauty blender and be like, oh, there's a bunch excess. Well, you know what? That is product that I spent money on that's now being wasted that I didn't use. Lash glue or anything like that. Like I'm like, everything is money. Like everything costs money. Just be a little bit more cautious with how much you're using and the waste you're putting into the world. I feel like I'm like a humanitarian now. That was my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know on Twitter what your guys' favorite products are, what you guys are loving as well. And that's it. I hope we have a great April, and please wash your hands, drink lots of water. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!